Emmanuel Rodriguez. 3-run bomb! Bang! A Zazzy 28 franchise video? The time has come. I play a lot of franchise. I've seen it doing well on YouTube, so I figured, why not? Let's try it ourselves. Now, today, we are going to try and save the Minnesota Twins, who just had a fire sale at the trade deadline, so why not shape out the future for them a little bit? I need y'all to let me know in the comments if you guys like this type of video. If you guys like franchise, I'm happy to do more of it. I played a lot offline anyways, so figured I may as well record it. And we also want to do some challenge videos at some point, so let me know about that too. Just as a sneaky little trick, if you guys want the most updated rosters and you don't have to download them, you can use the Diamond Dynasty rosters. All you have to do is go into Diamond Dynasty, back out of Diamond Dynasty, then start your franchise, use current rosters. And of course, we're going to go down to the Minnesota Twins. And now if you look at their roster, you can see there's some guys in AAA and stuff because of injuries, of course. But who is their most recent draft pick? It was, who did the Twins draft? They drafted like a second baseman or shortstop. Merrick Houston, there he is. So now he's here on the roster. So if you guys want to do that, it's quick. Just into Diamond Dynasty, back out, and you get the current rosters. Now, of course, GM contracts are going to be off because I don't want to get fired. I will because of this Twins team. But budgets, of course, will be on. Forced trades will be off, all that stuff. I'm going to keep it normal. For this stuff, I mean, I'm probably going to keep it mostly me. The lineups and rotation stuff, I'm probably going to leave to auto. Scouting, I'm also going to leave to auto. I just think scouting's a really big pain in the butt. I'm going to trust the system. I'm going to get my own scouts, and hopefully that's going to work out. But as we load in here, we're going to go into regular season. I'm also going to put on sponsorships. I have good sponsorships. I don't really know if they affect that much, but anyways, I've got some good ones here because I do play franchise quite a lot, so I am active on the franchise streets. If we go to user settings really quick and mode specific, this stuff I'm all going to leave to auto. I know that's kind of lazy maybe out of me, but that's what I want to do. Drafting is always manual anyways. Waivers I'll also leave on auto. I'm hoping they don't screw me over too bad with some stuff. Trades are obviously going to be manual. Free agency will be manual, and contracts as well will be manual. And let's dig into it. So let's take a look at what we're looking at currently just with this team in front of us. We're going to go to staff contracts, get our scouts first off. I always like to get high efficiency. I don't know exactly how the scouting works. I mean, I go for guys with good efficiency. I like a balanced scout or two. I do like this guy here. He's got really good discovery. I kind of like that. I feel like you can find those good prospects late with good discovery. Excuse me. Efficiency high on this guy with position players. Man, Chad, I just finished streaming. Apparently the words are not coming out of my mouth here today. We're going to go to, we got a couple options here. We like somebody good in pitcher specialties. Like this guy. Is this guy within our budget? He's not quite. Okay, we're going to have to go a little bit lower. We'll grab this one. Let me know in the comments, too, if you guys know. Oh, I can't go that one. Let me know if you guys know about scouts and how it works. I'm not very knowledgeable on it, but I've been trying to learn. I know that getting your own scouts is a good idea. And then we got to take a look at the depth chart here. With this Minnesota Twins team, this is not the Twins team we'd seen even a few weeks ago. Trevor Larnach, I mean, we at left field is a question mark. We do have Emmanuel Rodriguez. He does project out pretty well with beat potential at 22. Byron Buxton, center field, of course. Yeah, Matt Wallner in right field. Walker Jenkins, also a big prospect of ours. First base is a black hole of guys. Even second base, Cody Clemens. I mean, beat potential. I mean, this could work. Not much service time, so a lot of control there. Brooks Lee at shortstop should have decent potential as well. He's got B. Royce Lewis, A potential at third base with some good control. 3 years of ARB still left. And the rotation, outside of Joe Ryan, you do get Taj Bradley in there. David Fest is not bad. There's some stuff to work with. And Ryan Jeffers, he's got 1 more year, not a rental. Outman at DH, and the bullpen is equally as much of a mess as they've lost everybody with control. So that's the squad we're going to be dealing with here. I think what we're going to immediately do is start organizing some trades. Now, Byron Buxton in real life said he does not want to be traded. In this game, a little bit of a different story. We are going to go get ourselves someone good. Buxton, 4 years on his deal. He's going to start regressing. I'd rather trade him at his highest peak now, and then when we're ready to go, we'll have all the prospects through. If we look through the team here, you're looking, I mean, the rotation, I mean, maybe Pablo Lopez is part of that. I doubt it. I'll probably move him at some point. Catcher Jeffers will probably not be a part. Like 27 is kind of old. If you're thinking about the rebuild, we got 3-4 years. Cody Clemens, I mean, maybe he's part of a good prime. Royce Lewis, we'd love to be part of it. Quentin Young is 18 at 66 overall. That's very nice. So yeah, let's get into the trades. We're going to move Byron Buxton first off. I want Byron Buxton gone. He just doesn't project out. Walker Jenkins should be our future right fielder. Wallner can stay for now. And we're going to throw in, I think we got a lot of pitching depth here. I'm seeing Bailey Ober. I'm seeing Woods Richardson, Taj Bradley, David Festa. We should have Mick Abel down here as well. So I'm seeing a lot of pitching depth. Let's see what we can get for these. We want a top prospect. So who should we go after for top prospects? I mean, we could go after, although the positions don't really make sense here. If we go to the Rockies, we do have, what position is he primary? Shortstop primary. Ethan Holiday would be a sick pickup. I'm thinking we try to get Ethan Holiday. They're definitely interested. Looks like, okay. Buxton, can we package this with, like, do you guys have a starting prospect? You got Chase Dolander. Probably could do with getting out of Colorado. I know my face cam is kind of blocking it. Hold on. Okay, let's try that. That might help you guys see a little bit better here. Got Toglia. Is there any other big prospects besides Dolander and Holiday, of course? They do have Charlie Condon. Where is he? Do they not have Charlie Condon? Maybe this roster is missing Charlie Condon. Although, there he is. Projected as a first baseman. I don't love the way he's projecting out there. I mean, maybe we try and get Dolander. Let's do Dolander and Holiday for Buxton. Do I have to include Abel? Can I make this work a little bit differently? We can. Okay, Buxton for Holiday and Dolander I think is a fair deal. Even though the Rockies maybe aren't in win now mode. Screw it, right? So that's a big pickup for number one. Because they already did such a fire sale already, there's not really many other guys I want to trade right now. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to sign Zach Jackson. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. That's okay. So going into the year, we're projected at 26. This is pretty accurate, I think. This team just doesn't have much of depth or anything. This is going to be a year for, I'll try and move if there's any more rentals. I think that's all the rentals, though. We're going to hope that we can draft well, and we're going to have to hope that we can somehow make a good free agency. Really, my goal in free agency is to get just pieces that we can flip at the deadline. I don't think any of the pieces in the first year of free agency will be anybody that will be sticky. I kind of want a bad year here, get a high draft pick is the goal. This Twins team is not good. This is not a good team. You got some good pieces in Joe Ryan and Lopez. We'll probably end up trading Lopez next season, so he still has a year of control when we trade him. But yeah, let's see what we can get to, and let's get to the draft. So we got our first pick here at number 16. And our first pick is, I mean, this pool isn't very deep, right? We're not looking at a lot. I'm just going to add him to queue. But I think we're going to go with the guy who's most available to us at Scouted, because it seems to be the guy we're going to go with here. He's draft ranked at 32. For us, it's 9th. Freddie Boyd. I mean, this doesn't look like it's going to be a huge piece, but we do pick at 16th. It's kind of hard to get something big there. Chris is still here. I think we're going to end up taking Chris. I like the way that this could project out. The younger, the better, really, at this point of the rebuilds. Do not mind the younger guys just because of the fact that we are still quite a few years away. So first baseman here with a good chance of hopefully being something. In round 3, I mean, I'm not feeling too bad about these if these picks don't go well. I think we'll end up taking him. He's 19 again. Like the age, like we have time to progress these guys through, and hopefully by the time we're ready to win, these guys will be ready to go. And these last 2 picks, usually I go for relievers in these depth rounds. You can usually get not a bad reliever late in the draft because they seem to not hold as much stock value. Like this guy, I mean, he's 22, but sure. Welcome. And that's going to be our first year of drafting. Don't feel great about it. I'll sim up to when we get the draft picks and see what we're looking at. Okay, because there was no rentals to move, we didn't end up making any trades. Let's see how our draft class panned out. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of blue on my right side. We got mid-B potential out of this one. I mean, maybe Freddie in a few years. Might be seeing him with the team. I mean, Chris Hernandez, he's also a high B potential. The overall is definitely lower than Boyd, and he's a year older, so might be a dud. We got another high B here out of Keenan, 20 years old, first baseman, not bad. And we get A potential out of this left fielder, 50 overall, so he's still, again, far away, but honestly, not a bad draft class. Another couple B overall guys down here, and a C out of this guy. So that was a pretty good draft class. Ended up with 1A potential. On a season where we were picking 16th, I can feel happy about that. Now, Joe Ryan, the question is, does Joe Ryan stay? He's got 2 years of ARB left. Does Joe Ryan hang around with this team? Is he still going to be a piece when we want to win? 26 mil or I move him. That's the thing. Or I move him, and we could build a really solid prospect base. I'm not going to lock into signing him yet. I'll probably just take his ARB next season. Move on from there. Royce Lewis, we would like to be a part of this team. He still has 3 years of ARB. We could sign him through his ARB years. at, I mean, I would be willing to give him 8 mil for 3 years through his RBers. Okay, he wants a little bit more. 8.8. Anybody else here I want to extend? I don't think so. All these guys, like I said, aren't really rentals anyways, so we should be fine there. So at the end of the first season, we finished 72 and 90. Let's move on to the offseason. Interesting development here is Walker Jenkins has dropped down to B potential. This may affect our future plans here. Okay, so our first 3 free agents that I'm looking at here are Michael Lorenzen, Luis Arise, and Yastrzemski. All guys I can get on 1-year deals. So that's going to be my focus. Again, I just want to get rentals here. I want to move guys at the deadline. Don't really care about the money too much. We have some budget to play with. It's not an issue. Luis Arise, if I can get him on a 1-year deal, it'd be really nice. I'll overpay a little bit. It is what it is. Again, Arise would come back to Minnesota, funny enough. But again, it would just be guys I move at the deadline. I just don't think that anybody here at 30 years old is the best investment for me. Arise is going to want 2 years. I may have to give Arise 2 years, which, whatever, I can sell him the deadline after. We do end up signing Lorenzen as well, which is beautiful. We aren't losing anybody because, again, the Twins didn't really have anybody in the first place. So, Arise, I'll give him the 2 years if he wants it. And if we get Yastrzemski as well, that'd be great. I'll probably just get a couple more depth guys as well. But nothing crazy because I want the prospects to come through and even maybe get their chance with the team, even if it costs them service time. I'd rather see them up with the big league teams. So this is the chance to try and fizzle out some prospects too, as the guys who may or may not be staying with the team long term. Yastrzemski's going to be the last guy going on. I also want to go in on a catcher here. Got Danny Jansen here. Honestly, seems like he's probably worth the risk. Dylan Moore seems like another good guy we could go after. Just some like platoon guys who could have some value at the deadline. Moncada will also be, I'll just see what he wants. But otherwise, I'm going to sim through the rest of the offseason. If I can land these guys, I do. I'll see you guys in season 2. I completely forgot about the draft lottery. We were projected as 7th, and we end up 6th. Okay, so we move up to the top 6 pick. That is a good pick. Hopefully, it'll help us out. Year 2, we're still projected at 25th. Some things don't change. The rotation still looking about the same. I mean, we only added in Michael Lorenzen. This was one guy I picked up just on a 1-year deal. We'll probably end up moving him at the deadline. Again, look at these pitchers we have in the system, though. Dolander, Bailey Ober, Woods Richardson, Zebby Matthews. I mean, all these guys will probably get an MLB chance at some point. The bullpen's still looking really rough. I mean, I didn't add to the bullpen at all, so that's going to look like what's going to look like. If it helps to lose games, it's probably a good thing. We did pick up Danny Jansen as well, along with Mike Yastrzemski, Luis Arise. And that's it. Ethan Holiday's up with the team already. This is, I mean, the service time is getting cracked on some of these guys, but it's going to be what it's going to be. This is a really young team, a lot of lefty bats, but I like this. I like the way this is projecting out for the future. Again, a lot of these guys could be pieces of the future. Matt Wallner I also extended, so that should be good. Squad looks good, and we're going to go to the deadline and hopefully be losing by the time we get to the draft day and near the deadline. Okay, so we get to pick at number 6, and I'm not sure what to do here. This draft is not very deep as a class. This is the guy that's projected to us. At 18, I mean, it's not bad. I don't love the potential numbers. This guy's also got about the same numbers, but worse overall, so I don't love him as much. And we got this guy. I mean, we could go underslot a lot here. Opted out of his doctor exam. He's 20. Higher on the potential rating. Is ranked at 45, which scares me a little bit. Definitely high on speed and stealing as well. I'm not really sure what to do here. This guy also doesn't have a lot of interest in being with us for what it's worth. But, yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. This is not a great draft class. This guy is 18. So if you luck out, if you get a high B potential here, he could definitely be up with the team. This guy's pretty much a guaranteed B potential if he doesn't flop out. But the injury scares me a little bit. And we're going to end up with a high schooler. You know what? It's another year where we can go at 18 and hope that we get lucky. Pick number 2. I mean, he's still here. He is still here, so we can take that risk now. I feel much better about it in the second round than I did in the first round. So I'm glad that worked out well for us. Unless I see something else here, I'll go with somebody we've at least scouted a little bit. So we have somewhat of an inside tell here. Again, 18 is probably the spot we want to be with. It's all relievers, it looks like, scouted. I mean, wow. This is how you know it's a weak draft class, when you see a lot of relievers in there. So you take what you can get, obviously, but I'm seeing a lot of relievers. We got some shortstops. Again, this just looks really, really weak to me. I mean, I could go out of class here and go for somebody we haven't scouted, maybe on a little bit on the older spectrum, or somebody who's just a mystery, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna end up with some guys who we scouted. If it's a reliever draft, it's a reliever draft. I will try to not get one here. Take my chance on this guy's overall spectrum looks high, so he could be like a high C that ends up just bottoming out as a good hitter. We'll see. And then again, like all this scouted stuff is all relievers. So I'm gonna go out of slot here and go for a center fielder. And finally, for our last pick, I'll end up with somebody we've scouted, so reliever. So I don't feel very good about that draft. That felt like a really weak class. You know when you get a weak class. That seemed like one of them. So I'm going to sim up to the deadline, and we may make some moves here. Do not ask me how, but we are a 500 team right now. 55 and 54 going into the deadline. A chance to make some moves. Joe Ryan, I mean, is this the time? Like, I don't want to win. That's the thing. I don't want to win. I want us to lose. Losing is productive for draft picks. So we got some questions here. Royce Lewis, I mean, he is progressing beautifully. This is going to be a big piece for us. Service time is a little bit high at 4 years already, so I have to be careful when that progression... Or sorry, when the regression kicks in. Ryan Jeffers is a rental. I don't see Ryan Jeffers staying. Hasn't been very good this season. We're going to probably try and move him. Wallner has not moved along as well as I would have liked. The rotation, again, like, this could be a time to move a Pablo Lopez. You know, maybe we hold on to Joe Ryan for another year, but Pablo Lopez, year control. Maybe we try to move him. I think we're going to try to. I still like some of the prospects we've got down here in the rotation. At first base, Luis Ariz. This was a pickup. He's got 7 homers in the year somehow. Somehow Luis Ariz has 7 home runs. Don't ask me how. Anybody else that we picked up that we may want to move? I mean, Ethan Holiday looks like he's budging his way through Brooks Lee as time moves on here. We do have a prospect down here as well. That guy will probably get moved at some point once we're closer to winning. And then Yaz was the other guy we picked up. I mean, honestly, he's hitting 312. He could have some value, too. Let's see if we can make a big blockbuster deal. A big starting pitching prospect would be sick. Let me see what I can cook up here. Now, you can call me out for bullshit on this, but this is what the game is allowing me to do. We can move Ryan Jeffers, Mike Yastrzemski, and Luis Ariz to get back Yuri Perez, who has still 4 years of control with another year of renewable still. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I mean, I don't know if I'm fleecing the system here. I probably am. But at the same time, I still got to find a trade for Lopez. On second thought, do I have to move Lopez? Not necessarily. He's got another year control. This rotation looks disgusting. I'm not going to lie. David Festa as the last starter would be sick. Honestly, this could win us next year. I'm not going to lie. We could win next year if I go crazy in free agency and I'm able to maybe get some buy now picks, moving some prospects. We might be out of this Twins rebuild way faster than we thought. And in a move to move one of our top prospects, James Lenskow, Bailey Ober, and Chris Hernandez, we're going to end up with Elliot Ramos and Hayden Birdsong. This is going to give us a good reliever that can get us innings. He's got stamina, and it's going to add us a huge bat in the outfield in Elliot Ramos. So that's buy number 1. He's got control. We're only going after guys with control. There's trade number 2. Let's see if we can get one more. Someone who also intrigued me, who had a lot of control as well, is Tristan Casas. If you look at the Red Sox, they have this first baseman, Jose Cortez, who was just drafted, who was disgusting, who's about to take Casas' spot. So why wouldn't they want to move off Casas? We're going to move Mick Abel, who, I mean, is just logged in this starting rotation of a lot of guys, and Quentin Young, who's backed up by Royce Lewis, but who's also a good prospect. So I think this is a really fair trade. We're going to get Tristan Casas back, and honestly, if we can go crazy in free agency, this is going to be a playoff team. They can look at our draft class, and this was a bad one. I mean, we knew coming out of this draft class was not going to be good, and nail on the head. We got a bunch of C potential guys here. We got one B, is a really low B, and that's it. I mean, this was a wasted draft class and somewhere where we could have taken huge strides forward. I just extended Joe Ryan, and hopefully it's going to pay off for us. I just gave him 1, 2, 3. I gave him 5 years at 26 mil apiece. Thought that was really fair. And yeah, let's see how the season fills out and what we do in the offseason. Finishing the season at 78 and 84, which isn't bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, looking at our big board for this year, I've got Bellinger at number 1. We need a center fielder right now. James Outman is a really weak spot on our team, and we kind of don't have much coming through. I mean, Emmanuel Rodriguez still a little bit away. Keishel as well, so we're going to have to rock with Outman, so I think we're going to try and get Bellinger here. Luke Weaver, again, the bullpen is rough still. Sands is down here, and the rest of these guys are starters, so bullpen help is definitely what I'm focused on. I'm going to see what Fairbanks is interested in, because Dennis Santana was not interested. We're going to try and get Luke Weaver here, offer him that deal, and we have to wait on Bellinger and see what Pete Fairbanks has to say about this. Can we get Luke Weaver? Not yet. We're going to work on that. Contract number 1 that we are locking in here. I believe this is Cody Bellinger. It is. Cody Bellinger's here. Luke Weaver is also going to join the team. And we're going to end up with Pete Fairbanks as well. So all 3 guys I wanted. I'm going to try and get a couple more depth pieces, and that'll be the team. Actually, what we're going to do is in the Rule 5 draft, Keegan Thompson is here. Looks like a really nice pickup, so we're going to take a chance on him. Boys, I am really excited about this Twins team this season. We went from ranked mid-20s up to 12th. Let's go take a look at what we're working with. For the rotation, I mean, ew. Ew is this gross. Joe Ryan, Pablo Lopez, Yuri Perez, Taj Bradley, and David Festa. The bullpen will obviously change up. There's like still spring training rosters, I think. But we've got Sands down in the bullpen, who's been great these last couple of years. 2 ERAs for him. David Bednar was a pickup for us. We're taking a flyer on him. Kind of had a rough year with the Yanks. We got Pete Fairbanks in the bullpen. He's nasty. We got Keegan Thompson, who was a Rule 5 pick. We got Jake Cousins, Luke Weaver. I mean, hello. Hello, this bullpen looks disgusting, boys. Also, Birdsong still in AAA. He's an option to come up as well. And if we go take the lineup, we got Cody Bellinger in center field now. He's new. We got Brooks Lee at shortstop. We'll probably get taken over by Ethan Holiday at some point. For now, it's Brooks Lee, Elliot Ramos, Tristan Casas, Trevor Larnach, Cody Clemens, Matt Wallner, Royce Lewis, and Danny Jansen. Royce Lewis had a weird regression last season. I don't know what was about that. He dropped down to B potential. Don't love that. He was A potential before and progressing really well, so I'm not really sure why exactly. Danny Jansen's also going to be behind the plate this season. Edward Taiet, this was a big draft, or not a big draft pick. This was a big prospect acquired from the Phillies in the Yohan Duran trade. I don't know why he's C potential. That's kind of weird to me. Walker Jenkins, still B potential, but looking good. Juan Yepes was a signing in the offseason. I like this stuff. And for 2 years, I mean, we will take that. So that's what we're looking at for the boys. We'll see how the season goes. I still don't think we're ready, but we're close. The team looks a lot better. Probably some moves made at the deadline depending on where we're at. So let's go see where we're at. So we're at draft time. And did I forget to check if our scouts are all still with us? Yes. We're picking at 14, which is not great. We're going to go with Pablo here. I know he's not scouted, but I liked the way he looked. I was hoping we were going to get the guy I had queued up in round 2. We're not. I'm not seeing a ton here. This guy could be maybe ready to come up to the team a little bit sooner. So we're going to take a chance on him. I'm kind of looking for guys to help us now. I mean, if you looked at our team at the start of the season, we're definitely looking for like an impact bat. I don't think we're going to get that out of the draft. But if we could draft somebody with good value, I think that could help us a lot in terms of maybe trading them to try and acquire somebody who could be a middle-of-the-order bat, you know? I like Tristan Casas. Royce Lewis, obviously, I thought was going to be that guy. It appears he's not. So, unfortunately, Royce Lewis is not filling out the way I'd hoped. We're definitely missing that middle-of-the-order bat, at least until Ethan Holiday is maybe ready. He could possibly be that for us, but he's not yet. So, I think at the deadline, I'm going to look to try and acquire and maybe dump some of the farm system into trying to acquire somebody who can be a middle-of-the-order bat for us. One of our guys is injured, so we'll see how that turns out. So the Twins are currently 4 games up in the AL Central, which means we got to be buyers. I mean, that's just what that means. Look at some of the stats. Maybe Joe Ryan, a 3.36 ERA. This looked great so far. Pablo Lopez, 4 ERA. Okay. Yuri Perez, the 4 ERA. That's fine. A little bit of regression here. I'm not really sure what that's about. Taj Bradley's look great. 3.94 is your 4 starter. That's incredible. David Festa, 4.8. Okay. We do have guys like Zebby Matthews here, Simeon Woods-Richardson, who could always move to the rotation if we had them to. Luke Weaver, 3.18 ERA and 76 innings at the deadline. I mean, this guy's projected for 100 innings. Crazy. Jake Cousins, a 4.6. Okay. Keegan Thompson, a 4. I mean, this was a flyer pick anyways. Fairbanks, 1.93. We love that out of you. Bednar, 3.86 on a bounce back, 70 strikeouts. We like that. And Cole Sands has been once again great for us. So the rotation's not too bad. Maybe a 5th starter could be an option. Try and depthen out the rotation. Cody Bellinger, definitely regressing a little bit, but 252, 15 home runs. We'll take that out of the leadoff spot. Juan Yepes is now in the lineup. 18 home runs, hitting 298. Hello. That worked out great. Elliot Ramos. Okay, we're seeing some regression out of you too. Only 4 years into your career. We don't love that. 10 home runs, 256. Meh. Doesn't move me. Tristan Casas, 269, 18 home runs. We like that a lot out of Casas. Cody Clemens, 22 bombs, hitting 250. This guy's been a gem so far. Crazy. Brooks Lee, 250, 12 home runs. Okay. Matt Wallner, 240, 15. Okay. Royce Lewis, 256. I mean, some of these guys I would like a little bit more production out of. And we got Salvador Perez catching. Danny Jansen has opted to be the bench guy. I'm not really sure why he's not hurt. They're just opting to go with Salvi, who's hitting worse and less. I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Danny needs to be starting. Ethan Holiday on the bench has gotten some experience. He's progressing pretty well, so we like that a lot. And Larnach as well on the bench. So a bat would be really nice. I'm starting to think catcher is going to be a bigger hole than I thought. And Elliot Ramos has not panned out the way I had hoped. So maybe an outfielder at this point. I mean, Elliot Ramos, he's not a good defender. Does still have 2 years of ARB. Cody Bellinger is still here for another 4 years, so I need him to stop regressing so fast. And Matt Wallner's still here for another 4 years. So maybe an outfielder gets moved here. I'm starting to think that might have to be the play because I'm liking where everybody else is looking right now. And same with the rotation. So let's see. We still have some budget to work with, 17 mil in the budget. Let me see what I can cook up here. So for our first and maybe our only trade, we'll have to see. We are going to be taking on quite a bit of salary here because we're going to be giving up Peter Keenan, who is a great first baseman. He's a young prospect, just too far out of our system. Kalen Culpepper, who has been great in Double-A this year. But he's just kind of stuck behind these other shortstops. So we're going to try to move him. And we're going to get Kerry Carpenter back, who's a big bat. He's in 248, 24 home runs. This is a legit power bat who can play the outfield. That's going to be move number 1. My final move is going to be moving Larnick, Edward Julian, and Salvador Perez for Lucas Ursek. This might be a fleece. I mean, we might be coming out real good on this one, but this allows us a salary dump. And Edward Julian and Larnick are also not bad MLBers, and Salvi's just kind of there. There you go. You can have Salvi back, Royals. Now, in the offseason, I'll have some questions on what to do. Oops. Because I will have Cody Bellinger is still under contract. Elliot Ramos, who's still under ARB. Kerry Carpenter still has another year of ARB. And Matt Wallner is under contract. So we'll have some questions to deal with in the offseason. Hopefully, a good playoff berth would make it all worthwhile for me. Now, this draft class also wasn't great. We got a B potential starter here out of Estrella. We get a B potential catcher out of Cristobal Doe. I don't really know which one. And Ryman with that one, we got Walter Coe. Also B potential, C potential, C potential, C potential. So, and we got high B here out of McGowan. So maybe there's a piece there. Maybe these guys will end up in trades, but just another bad draft class again. For the first time, we are going to the playoffs. We have won the division, and we're taking on the Red Sox in the first. We'll be taking on the Red Sox in the division series. Nobody is hurt, which is amazing. Nobody won awards. Go take a look at the lineup. Bellinger finished with 20 home runs, hitting 250. That's fine. Yepes, 24 home runs, hitting 280. Elliot Ramos, not bad. Not bad. Kerry Carpenter, what an addition. 35 home runs, 112 RBIs out of Kerry Carpenter. We love that. Costas also matched with 35 of his own, hitting 270. Cody Clemens at third. Look at this. Look at this 4, 5, 6, 35, 35, 30 out of the 4, 5, 6 in your lineup. Brooks Lee honestly had a pretty good season. I like that a lot. Royce Lewis had 20 of his own. And James McCann was catching. I don't know what the game has against Danny Jansen, but apparently Danny Jansen is incapable of catching. I don't know why. Against righties anyways. Wallner ended up taking the bench spot. Still had 16 home runs on the year. Walker Jenkins got a cup of tea in the majors, but nothing crazy. Ethan Holiday, the same thing. He's still only 20 years old. Ended up with 7 home runs of his own. Take a look quickly at the rotation. Joe Ryan aced with a 2.80 ERA. Lopez a 3.68. His contract is done at the end of the year, so we will have some questions if we do not win the World Series. Yuri Perez, not bad, 4 ERA. Taj Bradley a 3.84. And Festa was not great. I'm wondering if he starts. We also have Dolander. We have Simeon Woods Richardson, who both didn't do much better, but they are options as extra starters. Luke Weaver, a 2.69 in 107 innings. Cole Sands was disgusting. Did relinquish his closing duties. You know why? Lucas Urseg came in 59 innings of a 1.97. David Bednar also a 3.47, and Pete Fairbanks a 2.88. This bullpen is shut down. Got to be the best bullpen in the league. And we're gonna take on the Red Sox. So, this is a little wild card thing. Okay, I see how it is. We were the lower AL seed, so we'll see. First game, we lose to the Red Sox 5-2. Second game, we win 6-5, which means it goes to game 3, and we're going to see who's on the mound. We have the City Connects out for game 3, needing a win. Target Fields. After 2 innings, Yuri Perez is giving up 4 runs, which means I can't leave him in anymore. I can't leave him in. I wanted Yuri to be that guy. We are going to have to do... do I do a full bullpen game? Do I let Taj Bradley throw? This bullpen's been disgusting all year. They've got 7 innings to cover here. We're going to start off with Luke Weaver and hope he can help us get out of that. He gets a good scoreless inning, and we score 1. Okay, that's huge. Let's see. I'm going to let some of these swings play out. Danny Jansen, I put him in the lineup, and he homers. That's why he's there. And no more runs there. This is probably going to be Weaver's day. I'll leave him a little bit longer. Can we slip away? We can. Weaver, an amazing job. Into the bottom of the 5th. And nothing for us there. That's going to be Weaver. Weaver did an amazing job. Cole Sands was disgusting for us. Show him a chance to be that guy, and he does. Great inning. Luis Guerrero is going to come out. And you know what? Should we give a kid a chance here? Get Ethan Holiday in here. A chance to prove himself. He takes a walk. Royce Lewis a single, but the runner gets thrown out. Danny a single. I mean, I can't believe they sent him. Bellinger a single, makes it 4-3. Bases loaded for Kerry Carpenter, and he cannot do anything. That's huge. We have made it a one-run game now. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Nothing there. Cole Sands continues to deal. Bottom of the 8th. Carl Edwards Jr. on. And that is a 3-run shot for Cody Bellinger. And we have a 6-4 lead. And Yepes goes back-to-back. Wow. I mean, this team, all of a sudden, in a chance to win this game, Urseg comes in, was acquired at the deadline, and that is why. And we are seeing the next rounds. Round 2, we are taking on the Seattle Mariners. Taj Bradley versus Brian Wu. We lose game 1. Kirby versus Joe Ryan. Ace versus ace. We take 5-3. Lopez versus Gilbert. Ace versus ace again, debatably. We lose 7-1. Yuri Perez versus Brian Wu with the season on the line. And we lose to the Mariners. Okay, a little bit of a different board for this free agency. We are letting Pablo Lopez walk, at least at the moment. It appears that Pablo Lopez is going to walk. So we're looking for another starter. I'd also like to get a closer. I am letting Bednar and Fairbanks walk. And catcher has been an issue for us. I mean, Danny Jansen is probably gone as well, it looks like. So you can see, I mean, the rotation, you'd like a starter, right? You'd like to replace the production that we originally had here. So that's going to be an issue for us. Also, the bullpen. I mean, the bullpen, we let a lot of guys walk. So there's some spots open. I will definitely try to fill that. Otherwise, the outfield looks to be mostly on locks here. I do have 4 outfielders. Might end up moving one. Especially with Walker Jenkins coming through the system. Royce Lewis still at 3rd. Ethan Holiday still going to be at shortstop. Cody Clemens still going to be at 2nd base. Brooks Lee will work off the bench. I like him for versatility. Could play 2nd and 3rd. Costas will be at 1st base. Yepes will probably DH or Wallner, whatever. And then, of course, I'd like to get a catcher. So if we could get William Contreras, this would be the best catcher off the board. Last season at 305, 25 home runs. Sorry, is it 25 home? 25 home runs, yeah. So, I am willing to give you $21 million a year for 4 years. If you would like to come play for us, that would be awesome. We do get a motivation boost. I'm waiting on Lodolo. Will Vest is not going to work. I would like one more big name closer. Is Duran? I tried to get Felix, and he was not interested either. Esteves might end up being that guy. He's kind of old, but Fairbanks wasn't that interested in coming back either. So Esteves might end up being that guy, or Jeff Hoffman. We could try and get Jeff Hoffman for a year. I'll throw him on the board as well. Lodolo, hopefully his interest goes up higher and higher, so we're going to wait. Let's see. Our first big signing, and it's going to be William Contreras to the team. This is a huge signing at 21 mil a year. We lock up our catcher for the next few years. Pablo Lopez just signed in KC, which means he won't be back either. Our next big signing is going to be Jeff Hoffman, going to be a big addition to the pen. Lodolo signed elsewhere, so we're going to be stuck looking for a starter here. This signing might come back to be very skeptical. I just paid $23 million for Zach Eflin. Yeah, y'all can flame me in the comments for that one. That one might hurt a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get... Oh, was I on the day? I'm going to try and get us one more signing here. I'll show you guys quick. Oh, there he is. Camilo Doval, I'd love to bring him in. I'll offer him 2 years at 7.18, and this will be it for me outside of maybe a depth piece. We do get Camilo Doval, so yeah, I just paid a lot for Eflin and let Lopez walk. That might be bad. So after maybe what some people would call, I don't know, a sketchy free agency, we're still ranked at 6th. We're still ranked pretty well. Joe Ryan still has the rotation. Yuri Perez still our 2. And then Taj Bradley in the 3, Eflin in the 4. I mean, I paid a lot for a 4 starter. But if you look last season, he put up a 2.97 ERA. Okay, listen, I bid on the success I saw last season. I don't know if it'll last. David Festo will be the 5. At least for now, Zebby Matthews may end up taking him over, or somebody else. Our bullpen still looks strong. Cole Sands, Keegan Thompson, Jeff Hoffman, Camilo Doval, Lucas Urseg. That's still a really deep bullpen. And the lineup still looks good. Cody Bellinger, Elliot Ramos, William Contreras, our new middle of the order back, Kerry Carpenter, Tristan Casas, Cody Clemens, Juan Yepes, Royce Lewis, Ethan Holiday, and Walker Jenkins and Matt Wallner on the bench. I may end up trading these guys for a starter. I'm not going to lie to you. These may become a starter or Elliot Ramos, depending on how the season goes on. Also have Keishel and Tait on the bench as well. And let's see how the squad does. Okay, I don't know what happened with this Twins team this season. We are 1-9 in our last 10. We are 10.5 out of the division. I mean, do we even have a chance at the wild card here? American wild card. We're only 5.5 for the wild card. Listen, we can make that work. we're going to have to make some high-pressure trades. Let's see what's going on with our team here. The rotation, I mean, what's going on? Taj Bradley. I mean, Eflin hasn't even been bad. Eflin's been fine. Zebby Matthews has been fine. Really, Yuri Perez. I mean, this is just not worked out for us the way I'd hoped it would. He's still got 2 more years of control. Festa's in the bullpen now. Zebby Matthews took his spot. Cole Sands has been okay. Thompson's not been great. I don't know who Frank Gomez is or why he's getting playing time, but there he is. Urseg, regression, 3.62. Doval, a 3.42. And Hoffman, a 4.40. I mean, we're just seeing some huge step backs in that bullpen that I think was winning us games before. Bellinger's doing the exact same thing he did last season. Elliot Ramos, I mean, it's time to move on. It is time. I don't know what is wrong with Elliot Ramos. I am concerned. William Contreras, good addition. Kerry Carpenter, pretty good season. Casas, good season again. We love that. Cody Clemens, power's a little bit lower this season, but we can deal with that. Whereas Lewis has looked really good. Matt Wallner's only had 58 at bats, but he looks fine. And Ethan Holiday has 20 home runs in a full rookie campaign. That is huge. I mean, Yepes even deserves playing time. I need to get Elliot Ramos off this team. So we're going to make our first move here. This is for a rental, Kyle Schwarber. I know we're taking on salary again. He's just a rental. He has 20 home runs on the year. This could give us another nice big bat in the lineup, and it's going to take out Elliot Ramos out of our team. Hopefully Schwarber doesn't have to DH. Hopefully he doesn't have to play the field because in the outfield he is abysmal. But this is going to give us a nice bat. We're also going to make a 1-for-1 trade. We're going to get Ben Kasparius from the Rays. He's looked really good this season. 2.44 ERA in 77 innings. We're going to give up a good prospect here in Gabriel Gonzalez, but backlogged in this outfield. Again, probably Walker Jenkins will hopefully take over for Wallner once his contract runs out. But we're going to make this trade, get Ben Kasparius into the bullpen. May look for one more pen arm here too. Maybe a lefty, a Brendan Little would be nice. Shouldn't have to give up much for him. We'll give you guys back. We'll give you a starter back here. What Javier Assad? Okay. Take Assad back for Brendan Little. Do a little 1-for-1 a couple times, and that should help out our bullpen. So hopefully, Schwarber's in left field. Who's DHing? Matt Wallner. Why? Is Wallner that much worse? No, he's not. Okay, we'll sort this out. I think I'm realizing part of my issue is that our defense is ranked 29th and our speed is ranked 30th. If things don't go well this season, I think I'm going to have to make some changes. Quick look at our draft picks. We actually drafted pretty well. For a draft I didn't think was going to be anything. We had an A potential center fielder and a really high A shortstop here as well. So not too bad, man. We will take that for a draft that I didn't think there was anything going to be at all. I mean, an absolute colossal fail of a season. 75 and 87. There's going to be some moves coming. To begin the 2029 season, we are ranked 5th. But let me tell you, this is not the team that's going to be taking the field. You think anything's off the table? It's not. These starters are moving. I got too many starting depth. I got too many outfielders. Chat, we are about to see some guys move. Starting off, 1-for-1 trade. Tanner Bybee for Yuri Perez. This is just, I mean, Yuri's got to go, man. Yuri Perez has to go. He just never worked out here. Bybee is addition number 1. Trade number 2, Simeon Woods Richardson and Matt Wallner are going to move. Now, this is not really a salary dump, albeit I would like it to be. It's not a salary dump. We do end up taking on Dennis Santana, who's going to be a nice closer for us. Hyesung Kim has got good defense. I'm trying to even out the defense a little bit. So that's going to be a move at number 2. The final trade we are going to make, we're going to take on Max Fried's salary and become Max Fried owners because we're going to move Cody Clemens, which is going to allow Hyesung Kim to play. We're going to remove Cody Clemens from our lineup and Taj Bradley from our rotation. This gives us an upgrade in starting pitching, and hopefully this is enough. Now our rotation looks like Fried, Ryan, Bybee, Eflin, Dollander. That looks gross. And maybe we need another... No, the bullpen's fine. The bullpen's got plenty of arms here. We're fine in the pen. And the lineup, it looks a little bit different. Hyesung Kim comes into the lineup. Walker Jenkins now on the bench. And Juan Yepes in left field. He can play there, I guess. Probably should be Jenkins, though. I think we'd rather that. So we'll do that. I think that's going to be the team. Brooks Lee at DH. The offense definitely takes a hit, but I think it might be worth it to get the defense. We did upgrade our defense slightly, so hopefully this is worth it. So we're at the deadline, and this is a different looking Twins team. We are currently up by 3.5 on the Royals, but we're 63 and 44. In a great spot to make the playoffs. Max Fried is head of this rotation. Joe Ryan, another great year. Tanner Bybee, excuse me. What a great season. Eflin and Dollander. This rotation looks the strongest it's ever looked. We got Cole Sands having a good year. Spores having a good year. Santana having a great year. Doval, not good at all. I don't know what's up with him. Hopefully he figures it out. Same with Urseg. Honestly, this bullpen has kind of been a letdown, so the lineup must be raking. Hyesung Kim, I mean, he's been a fine pickup. Just helped out the defense. Cody Bellinger, another good season. He seems to put up the season every year. William Contreras, what a year. Wow. Kerry Carpenter, pretty solid. Casas, 31 home runs already. Brooks Lee, okay. Yepes, solid again. I mean, I know he's terrible in the field, but seems to be getting it done. Royce Lewis, still doing a good job. Oops, I keep hitting my the right stick thing. Ethan Holiday, not bad. Walker Jenkins is on the bench. He needs to be starting over Yepes. Excuse me. I think we move Yepes just to get Jenkins in the lineup, or maybe I just do this. This might actually get him into the lineup. Let's take a look here. Walker Jenkins. What do I have to do? I have to go here. We're going to make him a primary left fielder and see if that makes a difference into getting him into the lineup. It does hurt his overall a little bit, but I don't think that matters too much. Hopefully that gets him starting, but I mean, the lineup's been pretty good. The bullpen might need help. The bullpen might need help. I thought they were going to be rock solid. Camilo Doval has not been good. The strikeout numbers are still fine, but him and Urseg have not been good this year. Urseg I still have locked up. Doval's a rental. Maybe we try to 1-for-1 him for somebody else who's been better this year. Justin Slater. I mean, they're willing to do it. Let's do it. That'll help us out a little bit there. And then maybe we try and get ourselves... I mean, Yepes is going to be a bench bat now. I don't think we need another bat. The rotation's been solid. I mean, I feel pretty good with this team heading into the playoffs. For some reason, the bullpen's giving me question marks here, but I feel pretty good about the rest of it. David Festa's now a C potential. I think we rock with what we got here. I'm liking it. We're cooking. Again, I'll just make sure we don't need another bat. I mean, we got Langoliers on the bench. He's a fine bench bat. Yepes will be a great bench bat. Keishel's a fine bench bat. Like, the bench seems solid. The lineup looks good. I mean, maybe you'd like a more offensive, like, somebody to hit lefties. I mean, we can maybe see if there's somebody out there. Let's see the trade block really quick. Is there somebody out there who's, like, hits lefties really well? Oops, this is starting my team. Where's all? I lost all. Okay. Just see if we see anybody here who I could use. Like Matt McClain. No, he doesn't hit lefties well. That'd be the only thing I'm really looking for here. Anybody who could hit lefties. Taylor Ward. Maybe. What do we have to give up to get Taylor Ward here? He would probably take a starting job from Jenkins, though. Which I don't really want. I just want somebody who's just like a Relvis Martinez. Maybe we try and get a Relvis. Just as an extra bat. Meanwhile, y'all take on David Festa. Perfect. Okay. Let's do that, and let's see how this pans out. Let's also see our draft picks here really quick. Oh, that just say Chase Dollander had to be waived. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened to our roster? No! What just happened? We just lost some guys. Okay, Little has to come up to the MLB. I don't know what just happened, but we just lost... Oh, no, Dalen, he's on waiver. Why is he on waivers? Why would they waive him? And why is Eflin in AAA? I'm paying you 20 mil. You are not in AAA. Oh, my God. The CPU. The CPU. Okay, I think we mostly saved it. Oh, my God. The CPU just messed things up for me, though. Everybody else is up who needs to be up, I think. Okay, that made my heart drop, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we rescued it. Birdsong's a starter now, though. Hold on. I mean, he's not going to clear waivers. I mean, hello? He's on a 780K. Oh, my God. That's such a fumble. Can I unwaive him? No, I cannot. And did I pass the trade deadline? I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is maybe why you don't have it on auto. Okay, we're going to have to call up a starter then. Zebby Matthews. He's going to have to move to the MLB. He's going to have to start for us. Okay, well, that was not ideal. Definitely not what I had planned. I have 2 more draft picks I can try and sign here. Okay, why would you dub that? Okay. Let's see what we're working with here. The draft. I mean, we did end up with an A potential left fielder here. That's pretty solid. A B, another A down here. I mean, we did have a pretty good draft, but I'm worried without a starter now. This may hurt things. Let's see. Okay, so the Twins won the division, and we take on the winner of the wild card. So we get to skip the wild card round. We got Dollander back. It was apparently revocable waivers. I don't know. We got lucky. He's back. Freed with a good year. Ryan with a good year. Bybee with a great year. Dolander a pretty good year, and Eflin a good year. This rotation was dominant, fellas. Dominant. Zebby Matthews is our long reliever. Kasperius, meh. Little, meh. Sands, okay, good. Spores, really good. Santana, really good. Slayton, really good. And Urseg, solid. We will take that. The pitching looks amazing. This lineup. Haesung Kim, 238, 11 home runs, meh. Orelvis Martinez came in and played, but not much. Emmanuel Rodriguez is up with the team. I kind of forgot about him. Keishel's also here. He could probably start over Kim, depending on the day. Bellinger, another great year. Contreras, a great year. Casas, unbelievable year. Carpenter, meh, honestly. Brooks Lee, solid. 25 out of Lewis. I mean, this has got to be the team, boys. This has to be the team. This has got to be the team. Please, we are taking on the Tampa Bay Rays in series number 1. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. I should probably be going into these. I can't believe we lost the first 2 with our aces on the mound. But what's helped us all year is our pitching depth. We have had depth on the mound all year. And we got Max Fried ready to go here versus Cutter Crawford. What do the Twins have for me? Just stay alive. Stay alive. Let this be the team. It's a 1-1 game. 2-1 Twins. Just huge. 3-1 lead. I'm going to leave Fried in. Another good inning out of Max Fried. Fried, another good one. Can Fried... Do I go to a closer? Do I mean, I got to let Fried at least pitch to a batter. 1, 2. Max Fried with a big start gets us to game 5 here. What a pitching matchup. Joe Ryan versus Shane McClanahan. Game 5. Who will come out on top? Both go scoreless in the first inning. First 2, both scoreless. Can the Twins move on to the next round? Still zeros. Still zeros. I mean, this is the pitcher's duel we all expected.
3.
Still zeros. Come on, boys.
Take your base.
Bang. Come on, Royce Lewis. 2-0 lead. Mason Montgomery enters. Bang, Ethan Holiday. Come on.
3.
Walker Jenkins is up. We could pinch hit here, but I think we're going to let him hit, and he doesn't do anything.
3.
Joe Ryan
Take your base.
pitching a gem right now. We do not score. We go to the 9th. Ryan gets 1. Ryan gets 2. Ryan gets 3, and we're on to the ALCS. Game 1 is a win for us. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4 is a win. Game 5, a win. And now it's Fried versus Lopez. And it goes to game 7. Ryan versus Reagans.
Play ball.
So Joe Ryan is going to go to battle for us yet again in an elimination game to keep the season alive. We face Cole Reagans. Oh boy. A 1-0 lead for the Twins early is huge. 2-0 lead for the Twins early.
He's safe.
My twin and M's. Come on. 3-0 Twins. 4-0 Twins. 5-0. 3 more outs. Oh, God. Okay, we got to get Joe Ryan out of this game before this implodes. A bunch of lefties. Now I'm going to go Santana. Trust Santana. And we are going to the World Series against the Reds. Here we go. I am so sick. I've been recording for over 2 hours. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We lose game 4. We win game 5. And it is a 3-2 series. And Tanner Bybee versus Hunter Green. Hunter Green is a .98 ERA in the postseason. This could be bad. They were a wild card team, it looked like. I think it said. Tanner Bybee, here we go, versus Hunter Green. And in the first inning, the Reds do not score. Neither do the Twins. This is going to be tough against Green. 1-0 lead for the Twins. Oh, God. Oh, God. They got to us. They got to Tanner Bybee. This is a bullpen spot. Hayden Birdsong is going to come in the game. Let's go. We're going to go through this slowly to see. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bases loaded. You got to come out. You have to come out. It's a righty. We're going to go Spores. And he hits a grand slam. I think we are destined here for a Game 7 in the World Series. And that we are. Game 7 in the World Series. I have a decision to make here, but I mean, I know Dolander has energy, but Max Fried looks like he's good enough to go. I'm going to let Max Fried throw this game here. Facing Chase Burns. I mean, this is not going to be easy. First inning, Reds do not score. The Twins are coming up. They do not score either. You would love an early run. 3 off by the Reds. We do get 1 back. I got to keep an eye on Freed. Okay, Freed's got to come out. Freed has to come out. I'm going to go to Urseg. I know it's early, but would love to just keep this where it is. No runs out of us there. Urseg does a good job. Bottom 5. Hai Sung Kim with a bomb. Okay, we got to get Urseg out of this game here. Justin Slayton has been so good this year. Does a great job to get us out of it. We're into their pen. Costas walks. This is a lefty, right? We could pinch hit. I don't think so. But carry hit. Single. Come on. 2 on, nobody out. Royce Lewis. Oh, bases loaded for Walker Jenkins here. We could go Shea. We could go Keishel here, too. Give me Keishel. No! No! We didn't score! Are you kidding me? Oh, no. 2 on. We got Brendan Little. Huge. He got us out of it. We got top of the order. They go to Del VR. This guy's gross. He's a righty pitcher. And we do not score. Dennis Santana.
Ball 4, take your base.
Bottom 8. Costas with a double. Kerry Carpenter with a sack bunt. Swing the bats. Brooks Lee. Is this a lefty? This is a righty.
Take your base.
He
Ball
walks. Royce Lewis.
3.
Strike throat. We're going to pinch hit Emmanuel Rodriguez. 3-run bomb. Bang. Come on, man. We got to enter to see the 9th. We have to see the 9th. Dennis Santana needs 3 outs here in the 9th. Kyle Teal on the ground to 3rd. Lewis across. That's out number 1, boys. Come on. Uh-oh. That's drilled. That is drilled. Please get there, Emmanuel. He's got it. Come on. That's 2. That is 2. Oh, my God. They just went to the bullpen. Kasparius is in. They just took out Dennis Santana with the game on the line. And it's Spencer Steer, who had a grand slam last game. Oh, my God.
1 strike.
Oh, my God. Ben, please. Fouled off 0-2. Ben, please. Why is it Ben? Is there not somebody else? He misses way outside with a sweeper. Oh, my God. I am so scared. A 1-2. Oh, my God. He got him to bite, too. Another 1-2. No. Oh, my God. Please. It's playable. It's playable. And the Minnesota Twins are your World Series champions. A battle was fought by this Minnesota Twins team, but it did not matter. We finally come out on top. Twins fans, you got a lot to look forward to. Maybe William Contreras in your future. I don't know, but if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you guys like this type of video because I will do it again. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.